Hi everyone, I'm Vincent Chen, the DAB Legislative Councillor. Hong Kong has been facing a great shortage of doctors in the public sector. Long waiting time for specialty services is a major problem of our citizens. To cope with this, the government will introduce the Medical Registration Amendment Bill 2021 into the LegCo on the 2nd of June. Considering the aging population and rising demand for medical services in Hong Kong, allowing non-locally trained doctors to practice locally is an effective way to solve our long-standing shortage in medical manpower. Why? The government estimates that in the next 10 or 20 years, Hong Kong will be experiencing a shortfall of nearly 2,000 doctors. According to government statistics, our patients usually wait nearly 3 years for specialist outpatient clinics and surgery, while children with special needs cannot receive timely assessment services. Even worse, there are patients who even pass away during the waiting period, which makes the situation both sad and urgent. Admission of qualified overseas trained doctors is an effective way to solve this situation. The major argument against this amendment is the risk of affecting professional standards due to the examination exemptions granted to introduce overseas doctors to the Hong Kong SAR. In fact, this arrangement is not something new in Hong Kong. Qualified doctors from 6 recognized Commonwealth countries were once allowed to practice in Hong Kong without passing the local licensing exam. However, after abolishing this arrangement in 1996, our number of overseas doctors dropped a lot. Eventually, today's supply of doctors lagged far behind the demand due to the population growth and aging. Although the government has doubled the number of medical training places over the past 12 years, our current public medical system still fails to satisfy the huge demand. Therefore, we cannot only rely on one single measure to address shortage of doctors. Most importantly, if we look into government's proposal, even if the licensing exam is exempted, non-locally trained doctors still must fulfill various requirements to obtain full registrations. They should be Hong Kong permanent residents who graduate from a list of recognized schools and already registered practice outside Hong Kong. Also, they must work in Hong Kong public health care institutions for at least 5 years. The quality of newly arrived doctors is hence guaranteed. What do you think about this? Are these requirements strict enough? Let's share your opinions in your comments. All in all, I think patient safety is paramount. The more professional doctors we have, the more patients we can cure. The amendment proposal is obviously beneficial, and I believe many local doctors share the same views. However, some local medical organizations remain skeptical of the plan due to strong protectionism. I sincerely hope they can think more rationally, because this is related to the long-term interests of our citizens. We shall not annoy the suffering of our patients, which greatly lowers our quality of life. This is a very urgent issue for us to put together and address the shortage of doctors through different methods. So I hope you can support this legislation.